Bulls, like ready to go. But it was fun, man. You always brought a party. You were having a good fucking time. You were having a good fucking time fighting, and and that's what made you a legend a lot, because you were. Everybody thought that the skilled martial artist was always going to beat the fighter, right? But you were a skilled martial artist, but you were kind of more of a fighter, just a dude who fucks people up. And for you to just be going out there and knocking people out, you became the biggest star of the UFC, even without winning it.
Right.
You beat a lot of good guys, but your power and your attitude, like when Matua went out and you did a little fucking dance, like everybody, because everybody thought martial arts was supposed to be Bao and, sensei and spirituality and meditating in the river, and you were out there getting wild.
Matua was metaphorically martial arts in my head. See, all these people are running around, and martial arts is martial arts. Don't get me wrong. It works. It's a skill, but fighting is
chaos.
But I coined this phrase, I believe. Anyways, fighter's fortitude, and that is where it becomes fighting is not a skill that you learn and you become tough. Royce Gracie is not tough because he knows jiu-jitsu. He's a tough man. And all these guys that fight in the UFC are tough men, not because they know skill. Like these people, I see you getting an arm bar. Who cares? Anybody that sings skill is not a fighter. You're a pussy, frankly. You sit around and go, I can do this and I can do. That doesn't matter. It's how tough you are. Your fighter's fortitude. When someone's got a thumb in your eye socket or taking a big bite out of your back, and how you react and what you do from that, that's what fighter's fortitude is. Not like, oh, well, if he's got his thumb in my eye, maybe I could arm bar him or put him in a triangle. That doesn't save you. Fighting is emotional. It's not about skill. It's what is inside your head, the heart you have, and what you need to do to get things done, to beat the opponent, hopefully, that's thinking the same thing you're thinking. And that is, I'm going to get to this point where I can kill this person or kill him. But basically, fighting is to a point where in the street anyways, and everybody that I beat up was trying to do the same thing to me in the street. They were trying to beat me up and get to the point where they could make the decision of killing me. And that's the whole point of a street fight. And it's not about, oh, I got better skill than you. That's the difference between a street fighter and somebody that goes to the gym and learns how to throw a correct punch or a submission hold that's going to save your ass. You can learn those things. You can't be tough by learning those things. You can become tougher by learning those things. And if you're a tough guy and you learn skills, that makes you tougher. Like Royce Gracie, he's a tough man. But that guy's got skills up the yin-yang and jiu-jitsu. That makes him even tougher.
But he has the mental fortitude to keep it together in the chaos. Yeah,
fighter's fortitude.
And some people, even very skillful people, for some reason don't have that.
Yes.
There's moments we've all seen where you get this guy who's like, especially a lot of guys who are gym heroes. There's a bunch of guys that in the gym, they look sensational. They look like this guy's going to be a world champion. Keep an eye on him. You watch them sparring, you watch them hitting mitts, and you're like, this guy's insane.
Right.
And then they fall. They maybe reach like 30% of their potential when they fight. You could see the panic in them. And when things,
they don't have it in their head.
Yeah, they don't have something, the thing that some guys have, like a Max Holloway has, that he'll fight to the end. To the end.
Fighter's fortitude.
There's zero quit. The quit is not in there. You can go searching around for it forever. You're never going to find it. And then there's some guys, even though they're really talented, you can get to a point where they'll break and they'll just try to survive.
Yes.
and there's a difference. And it's the great ones, all like John Jones, like so many of these guys, like they find a way to win and they never give up. No matter how chaotic it gets, no matter how bad they're losing, they find a way.
100%.
Leon Edwards in the 5th round against Kamaru Usman, perfect example. He's getting taken down and manhandled, and he finally lands a head kick in the 5th round.
There you
And
go.
he becomes a hero.